Hey guys, what's up? It's TechFlash. Okay, so smartphones with the Snapdragon 898 have already hit the market, and they recently just announced their 8th Gen 1 processor, which has already been booked to be launched in several smartphones early next year. Qualcomm has spent over the past 10 years in research and development work on the building blocks needed for 5G. Qualcomm is the only game in town when offering a tightly optimized semiconductor offering to power 5G devices. Qualcomm is offering an end-to-end portfolio from SoC, modem, complete RF front end to antenna supporting both sub 6 GHz to millimeter wavelength. This portfolio is at least one or two generations ahead of its competition in the 5G semiconductor market from a feature set to commercial availability perspective. Qualcomm has registered over 130 design wins with the Snapdragon 888. Design wins include a wide range of Samsung Galaxy phones, which is the top-selling Android flagship. Top gaming smartphones franchises such as the Black Shark and Lenovo Legion have previously chosen Snapdragon chipsets for its sustained performance levels needed for a premium gaming experience. Leading Chinese brands such as Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo continue to shift their portfolios. Global 5G deployments will require a full set of 5G features. One of the reasons that Qualcomm is gaining 5G share is because it supports low and mid bands for blanket coverage as well as millimeter wave for performance 5G. Qualcomm is now in its third generation millimeter wave solution. To date, competitors have not put a millimeter wave solution in the market. Millimeter wave solution is the 5G performance band with spectrum allocations between 24 GHz and 39 GHz. These frequencies are providing the highest capacity and fastest cellular speed, which are up to 7.5 gigabits per second. Qualcomm is the only global scale chipset solution that allows operators and OEMs to optimize the spectrum utilization, thereby boosting their 5G capacity and coverage from low bands, mid bands, and millimeter wave bands. In addition, the Snapdragon 888 supports over 200 MHz aggregation, which allows for a doubling of peak speeds versus other competitors. For example, Qualcomm's sub 6 GHz 200 MHz aggregation has peak download speeds of 5 gigabits per second. The peak download speed in the sub 6 bands for Huawei's Kirin chip, for example, is only 2.3 gigabits. Many 5G smartphones in the market have over 40 Qualcomm components within, including SoC, modem, full RF front-end connectivity, power management, and audio. Almost all OEMs choosing the Snapdragon chipset are choosing Qualcomm's RF front-end. This system-level tightly integrated solutions offers multitudes of benefits to OEMs. First of all, the time to market is faster with fully tested global certifications. Second, the system is optimized for power and performance gains. This accelerates OEM designs to breeze through global operator labs. Qualcomm is providing the most comprehensive 5G band support. The company has a presence in every country where mobile 5G is offered. This support is part of the reason Qualcomm is leading Samsung, Huawei, and MediaTek in application processor market share in smartphones above the $400 wholesale price. Leading in the higher price tiers positions the company well for the transition to 5G. Even for mobile gaming, Qualcomm has made great strides because the experience is smoother and is rivaling the desktop experience. Gaming is a focus for Qualcomm, with the company building on its lead in the space when compared to Kirin or Exynos, at least for now. The emphasis has good timing with the launch of the new mobile gaming platforms such as Google Stadia, Hatch, and Microsoft xCloud, collaborating with operators to drive 5G cloud gaming. The Snapdragon 888 gaming headline supports HDR10 Plus with 144 GHz display refresh rate. HDR10 Plus is the ability for the display to accurately render colors, highlight, and shadow more lifelike accuracy. 144 Hz refresh rate allows for extremely smooth and accurate gameplays during high-speed action. Both are key for mobile gaming, and 144 Hz is an industry first. For the most part, right now, the fastest refresh rate that we have seen on most smartphones is 120 Hz. To improve the mobile gaming experience further, Qualcomm has its Snapdragon Elite Gaming. This is a combination of software and hardware features that boost the gaming experience. A few features include the Vulkan 1.1 graphics driver, which improves gaming graphics and optimizes battery life. Online gaming is supported with 60 GHz Wi-Fi, reducing latency and clocking over 10 gigabits. There's also less stutter, anti-cheat extensions, and faster game loading. Qualcomm's aptX adaptive audio synchronizes optimum audio quality with the situation on the screen, and of course, cloud gaming over 5G is also supported. Many silicon platforms claim fast frame rates only to suffer degradation and the components heating up, causing a throttling of performance. This is something that we also discussed in a previous video when we were looking at the benchmark ratings for Snapdragon versus versus Exynos. The Adreno 660 GPU is built for rich and smooth gaming experiences over 30 minutes without FPS degrading. Similar to PC gaming, smartphones will be able to receive updated GPU drivers. This means performance optimization can be pushed out for new games as they launch. The Snapdragon 888 has an industry-leading 32 TOPS, which is tera operations per second, the spec that highlights the AI capabilities of the Snapdragon 888. When it comes to price tiers, Qualcomm leads when there are research and development hurdles to overcome, as it is supported by billions of dollars, years of research, and impressive intellectual property portfolio. The transition to 5G is one of these industry hurdles. Flagships using Qualcomm's might be touted as a bit more expensive than flagships using rival solutions. However, when OEMs consider the final pricing, it's still on par or even lower than the recent 4G LTE flagship. It is true that there is a large range in the cost of 5G devices. 5G smartphones in the market range from upwards of $2,500 like the Huawei Mate X 5G to as low as $280, for example the Xiaomi Redmi K30 5G, which uses the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G integrated SoC. It is clear that 5G costs erosion is happening quickly, as there are now many handsets that OEMs are aggressively attempting to gain share during the transition to 5G. Counterpoint Research expects this to continue, estimating that 5G smartphones will fall most likely from the $650 range to the $370 range by 2024. As a result, Counterpoint Research estimates that 5G smartphone sales will be tracking faster than in the 4G era. In 2021, about 1 in 3 smartphones sold was supported by 5G. This gives first movers such as Qualcomm, with its complete system level approach, a great advantage during the 4G 5G transition. So guys, there you have it. That is one of the biggest reasons, and that is why Qualcomm is ahead of everyone else, especially in the 4G 5G transition. If you like the video, please drop a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.